Hello and welcome to Glorified Gutsy Gaming. My name is Jake and today we are unboxing a Cyberdoom tower and the playmat. So I'm going to do that first. This is from Little Rocket Games. This is part of a series of 3 games, all made by different people, I believe. Wow. Let's see if I can get that all in camera here. Cool. So, like I said, Little Rocket Games. It's 12 and up, 1 to 2 players, 15 minutes. This is part of the Blue Collection. Year 2104, the machines dominate the planet Earth, trying to wipe out the human race. You have been chosen to stop them. Collect the passcodes to unlock the top floor of the Cyberdoom Tower and defeat the AI who controls the machines to save the world. Alright, so we've got different colored dice. White, yellow, green, and red with rounded corners. We've got a blue and green meeple. Oh, that's harder to open than I thought. They even look pixelated. We got one single green cube, a small deck of cards, some tokens, some more big cards, and the instructions here at the bottom. So this is the same kind of story as the back. Collect the passcodes to unlock the door at the top of the Cyberdoom Tower and defeat the AI who controls machines to save the world. There are only a few survivors forced to live in the underground hiding. With limited supplies of water and food, extinction is just a step away. The last hope lies in a handful of men and women, a group of genetically modified chosen soldiers. You, son of Hiroshi Mifune, the creator of the machines, will enter the Cyberdoom Tower. Collect the keys to reach the top floor of the tower and destroy the AI. Put an end to this nightmare and save humanity. We've got 4 white dice, 4 red luck dice, 2 yellow energy dice, 2 green action dice, 1 round counter cube, 2 meeples, which are here, 2 player cards, I'm assuming are in here, but maybe not. There they are, player 1 and player 2. And then 5 tower cards, that's what these are. I don't know the symbology yet, but they're there. 6 equipment cards, so we're going to go ahead and open this up. Alright. So 5 tower cards, 6 equipment cards. Antimatter grenade, perhaps. Jetpack. Techno suit. Gun sight. Plasma rifle. And laser cannon. So those are the 6 equipment cards. And then 6 sentinel cards. I'm assuming are these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one doesn't exactly look like that, but maybe it's just a flying one. And then 2 AI cards front and back. I'm assuming that's what this is, these 2. And then the rulebook, and then we've got our tokens. 5 key tokens on the top, 6 ability tokens, these red ones. 1 control panel token, this blue and red one. And then 12 X tokens, you can see those. And then 6 damage tokens are these gray ones. Cool. Well, let's finish looking at this rulebook, and then we've seen everything in and on the box. So we've already read the story. So I'd like to find out some of the steps here. Set up, gameplay, player turn, action points. On your turn, you must use the action points on your player card to move or attack. Every time you take an action, reduce the number shown on the action point die as much as the action point spent. At the end of your turn, put the action points die back to 3. You cannot spend more than 3 action points during your turn. So looking at the player cards here, there's different numbers that correspond to the different colors of dice. And they have the same gun here and the same symbols. Movement on your turn, you can spend a number of action points equal to the number of sectors you want to move your meeple. Example, moving your meeple 2 sectors costs you 2 action points. So if you're on this, you can move up. That's what that looks like to me. Attacking is 1 action point. You can spend 1 yellow energy die to move 1 extra sector. At the end of a movement, you have to roll 1 die to hide unless you want to loot. Okay. Then the keys. If you end your movement on a sector with a key, you may take it immediately as a free action and then roll to hide. If you don't fail the roll to hide, you can go back to the elevator as a free action. Place the key on your player card. When you collect 3 keys or 4 keys with 2 players, you can go to the control panel to unlock the top of the tower where you will fight the AI. The control panel, which again is this thing here. Once you reach the control panel, place your meeple back beside the AI card as a free action. To hide it against the sentinels, you must roll 1 die. If you roll a number equal or higher than the sum of the number of the sector your meeple is on and the sentinel's detection, you can continue with your turn. Alright, so if you're on 3, you have to get 3 or more on the die. Okay. If you fail the test to hide, your turn ends. You cannot take any other actions, and it is now the sentinel's turn. You can spend luck points to modify the roll to hide and add +1 to the result of the roll. And then looting, so depending on the symbols on these, you can loot certain things. To attack a sentinel, you must spend one action point and be in range. Weapons have different range values, and they are measured in sectors. You can attack only once per turn, and you can only use one weapon, which you must choose before rolling the dice. To attack a sentinel, roll 4 white dice and 2 red dice. Place the dice on the sentinel's hitboxes by the following rules below. What? Let's continue. You can place a die of any color with a number equal or higher than the one in the box. Red box with a number, you must place a red die with a number equal or higher than the one in the box. Empty box, you can place a die with any number and color. To be in range. So these look like they have a range of 2 sectors. The laser cannon has 4. Plasma rifle also has 2, but does an extra damage, it looks like. Antimatter grenade has a range of 2 also. So I'm not entirely clear on that. I'm going to move on. Fighting the AI. Same rules, but the AI won't move from its position, and both of you are always considered in range from each other. Symbols on the tower cards. These symbols determine the stats of the sentinel. So all this stuff up here. Chain, which is on here. All dice in this row must show the same number. You still have to satisfy the rules of the sentinel's hitboxes. Exclamation mark. Here. All dice in this row must match the numbers in the hitboxes. The red box, which are here, you must place red dice on the indicated hitboxes number. All empty hitboxes now have that number. Then abilities. When attacking a sentinel or AI, you can modify the result of your dice by using the unlocked abilities on your player card. You can use unlocked abilities only once per turn for free. An ability is unlocked if there are no tokens on it. You can reuse an unlocked ability in the same turn by spending luck points. Decrease the die by 1 each time you reuse an unlocked ability. Abilities descriptions. So you can add or subtract 1 from a die. Unlocked by default. There's a re-roll, so you can re-roll a die. Flip 1 die 180, showing the face opposite of the one rolled. And then hit, choose the number you need on 1 die. Oh, that was the gun sight, we saw that. If you are not able to place all 6 die on the sentinel or AI card, or if you defeat a sentinel, move the token on top of the first ability on the left that has at least 1 token on it and place it on the next ability on the right. So it sounds like when you attack, you move it over. It says if you do all 6, or if you defeat it. Oh, so if you're not able to place all 6, or if you defeat it. So I feel like that you attack it, you just get the next ability. If you place all 6 dice on the sentinels or AI card, you deal an amount of damage equal to the one shown on the used weapon. Place as many damage tokens on the sentinel or AI card as the damage done. Example, if you hit the Sentinel with the plasma rifle, place 2 damage tokens on the Sentinel card. Okay. If you place as many damage tokens as the energy of a Sentinel, you defeat it and gain 1 energy. So the energy appears 2. 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, 2. Cool. And then you remove the Sentinel card from the game. After you attack a Sentinel, your turn ends, and this is the Sentinel's turn. If it is the first turn of a Sentinel, flip the card from standby mode to active mode. So standby mode and then active mode. Okay. Slide the Sentinel card 1 sector to the left. The Sentinel attacks you or if you are in its range, even if your meeple is in the elevator. So the elevator's on the side. Sentinel's range considers both sides of the Sentinel's cards. Sectors directly above the Sentinel card are always in range. You receive an amount of damage, energy points equal to the number shown on the Sentinel card. Decrease the energy die by that amount. If your energy reaches 0, you lose the game. So we have 3. If the Sentinel card covers Sector 1, the floor can't be explored anymore, and if your meeple is in it, you lose the game. From the moment a Sentinel attacks you, you will automatically fail any other tests to hide on that floor. Countdown. At the end of each round, move the round counter 1 space to the left. Every time the round counter moves to a new sector, slide all Sentinels that are 2 sectors behind by 1 space to the left. If you don't collect all 3 keys or 4 keys with 2 players and reach the control panel before the end of round 12, you lose the game. I missed an L there. End of round 12. Okay. Win condition. To win the game, you have to defeat the AI by dealing an amount of damage equal to its energy points. Equipment. To use your equipment, you have to pay the cost of activation shown on the top left of the chosen item. So 1 red 4, it looks like, or just 1 red dice. 1 energy, 1 energy. I don't actually know what that one is. 1 green star. I'm not sure what those. Oh, the green star is this one, so the green dice. Okay. Base weapon. This weapon is on the player card. You can use this weapon to attack. To use, no activation cost, has a range of 2 and a damage of 1. So all of these have 2 or 3. So you'll have to hit it more than once. You can use the ability hit on any 1 roll die when you attack. So that's this one. Costs 1 luck point. If you discard the gun sight, you can use the ability hit on any 1 roll die when you attack. The laser cannon, which is this one. You can use this weapon to attack. To use, 1 energy point, range 4, damage 1. Plasma rifle. You can use this weapon to attack. 1 energy point, 2 range, 2 damage. The jetpack. Once per turn, you can move 2 sectors by spending 1 action point. To use, 1 action point once per turn. Techno suit. The Sentinel gains -1 anti-stealth when you roll to hide. To use, free to use once per turn. And then the antimatter grenade. You can use this weapon to attack. You can use it only once during the game for free. Range 2, damage 3. Anytime during the game, you can discard an equipment card to gain 1 energy point. Alright. I think that's a good idea of how to play and everything. But that is everything in and on the box. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.